Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender.
There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Puskás. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappé. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Bruyne. To Bruno Fernandes. Shot could be on. Hakimi deals with that comfortably. Guardiola, Garcia, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Alex Garcia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of...
He's having a go! Not the most accurate pass. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Garcia.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's had it nicked away. Mbappé, a probing pass. He can run onto that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Real chance! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Garcia, out to the left it goes. Tries a shot! De Bruyne. Szoboszlai. And that could set him on his way. He's through, it's one-on-one! It'll be a throw-in. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And this is Messi. Played out to the right. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Can he get it through? Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Guardiola. And it's Garcia. And that pass just didn't quite work. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Kane. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fernandes. So, what can they make of this? He might be in here! Decent chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Ball's gone out of play. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Puskas. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Now it's Puskas. This looks promising. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Vardiol. Jimenez. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Puskas. Alexander-Arnold has created 1 goal already. Fernandes. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Fernandes. Distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. Turns and goes back. Takes a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Puskas.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Keeper has taken decisive action. Rijkaard. Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
60 minutes played. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vardiol. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Puskás. Donnarumma claims comfortable. Mbappe. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, again there's no way through. Mbappe! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. And it's Garcia. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Mbappe. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Now it's Puskás. He's in plenty of space here. And the finish! He scores! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here? And this is De Bruyne. Caicedo. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Messi. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gets a good foot in there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oyarzabal is onto this. Chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Garcia. And here's Kane. Oh, no joy this time. Szoboszlai. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, delightful ball. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Szoboszlai. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Rijkaard. Now it's Oyarzabal. 4 added minutes on the board. Valverde. He's looking wide. Oh, super ball! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that will be the final act. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply... Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And we're underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Van Basten. Puskas. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Rice. And this is Puskas. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rice. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple. It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Schlotterbeck. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way through. Kane! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Oh, it's Van Basten. Mbappe. Great vision. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And here's Van Basten. Chelsea are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Kane is herring after that one. Now it's Puskas. Van Basten. Mbappe. Makalele gets a foot in here. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. In with the challenge. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely shaped ball. Gets his head on it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Played out to the left flank. Threads one in. Oh, played right into his path. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Schlotterbeck gets it away. Kubasi. Kubasi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That is good alertness. Played towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Van Basten. Pass is just off target. Throw in. Valverde. And it's Makalele. Cannavaro. And it's Makalele. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pau Kubasi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hakimi. Sends it crossfield. Mbappe. That has not gone well. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Hoisted in. Cannavaro tries to clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the up.
Good effort from distance. Hernandez. Oh, good-looking ball. Nuno Mendes. And it's lofted through. Messi! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Messi clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Bruno Fernandes. Somewhat off target. Hakimi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van Basten. Bruno Fernandes. Now this could be it. And the shot! It's a goal! He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Has a look and plays it forward. Xavi Simons. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. The most accurate pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that has put paid to that. Puskas. Oh, it's Van Basten. Right card, concedes a free kick for that. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And here's Van Basten. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Locatelli. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Picked out brilliantly, and the shot! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So a Barcelona free kick. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. De Bruyne! And he's there to clear it. It's Makalele. And he's quick to get it clear again. And they've got a throw. Nice sequence of passes, this. And the finish!
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
De Bruyne. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Bruyne. Now it's Puskas. Closing in on goal. A heavy challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. That's headed upfield. Foyt. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he goes cross-field. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Can he get it through? Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Puskás taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And this is Puskás. And here's the chance to counter. Messi gets into a good position. Cristiano Ronaldo shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he's having a shot! He's scored! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Cherki simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Spread out to the left, chance here to counter. No luck with that dink over the top. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rijkaard. Szoboszlai. Puskás. Oh, just skips past his man. De Bruyne picks it up out wide. And it's Szoboszlai. And it's Rijkaard. And Azar. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Puskás! And Puskás! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for... Takes a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Bayer will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Well, would you believe that?
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Hangs one in. Schlotterbeck with the clearance. And he's in on goal. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Puskás. And this is Puskás. Cannavaro, he's going for goal! Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's worked it through. And this is Puskás. That'll be a corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Well, there's the clearance. Out of play for a throw. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. And he skips past his man. And that's cause for mild irritation. Hernandez gets good distance on it. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He has found the way through. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Cherki. And here's Mbappe. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Quality ball. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to play it through. Puskas! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
De Bruyne. Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. There's the shot. No mistake. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seemed to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Cleared away. And they're back on the ball. Real chance! And this is Ronaldo. Valverde defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Aims beyond the defence. He's in a great position here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And this is Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. And it's Cucurella. Rijkaard. Rodri gets a good foot in there. Good ball, good take. De Bruyne. And he was quick to react. Nicely weighted ball.
La asistencia a este partido.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Always onto this. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cannavaro gets it clear.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi stood his ground strongly. Knocks it out wide. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Messi in acres of space out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Puskás. Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Schlotterbeck deals with that comfortably. Puskás, perfectly measured that. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Puskás. Cherki. That has been cut short. Well, that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nice control.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's forced to go back. Rodri charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the finish! It's in! And they're back in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cucurella gets it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Azar. Rodri. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. De Bruyne. Wirtz. That pass has been well intercepted.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, red. Nice interception. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Neymar. It's crossed into the chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Just the keeper to beat! And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! It was an absolute certainty. He just had to. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And he welcomes it in. He's away! Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward.
Hazard! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Tonali puts his foot on the gas. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, well played, well played. Saliba gets good distance on it. Messi. Now, can they get him away? No, that's been intercepted. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's De Bruyne. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's in a great position here. And this is Van Basten. Cleared without complication. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Batistuta tries to play it through. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, good take in a good area. Bruno Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass, and it's Hazard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Puskás. Crunching tackle. And that's gone loose. And he's managed to get rid. Serginho. De Bruyne, looking for options for movement. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, it's Batistuta. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Rice. And this is Van Basten.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again...
There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Sticks it away. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And here's Batistuta. Schlotterbeck with a definite foul there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Tonali with a real chance here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. He's having a go.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Rijkaard. That's a sharp pass. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Hakimi.
3 minutos de descuento.
Puskas. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Puskas. And it's De Bruyne. Searching pass he's played there. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Barcelona are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Here we go again. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Batistuta. He shifted it to the flank. And that has left him in a heap. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bruno Fernandes clears it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That was travelling. Timber. Taken back almost at once. Looking for the run, and this is Puskas. Oh, and he shoots! terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Azar has found the net here, of course. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Rijkaard, that's an imaginative pass. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is Arnold. Rice has given away a free kick. Rice has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Saliba. Bruno Fernandes. Almost an hour gone. And this is Batistuta. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here. So the perfect chance to get one back. Oh, cracking ball. And he's heaved it away. Saliba. Serginho. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cannavaro. It's not an especially good pass, that. That has not gone well. And this is Van Basten. Tonali. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Batistuta. Looking to play him in. Great vision. And this is Van Basten. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that's... And a chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Van Basten. Batistuta. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Calafiori. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
El dorsal 19, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 32, el dorsal 22.
The most accurate pass. Vieri. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's good vision. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pavlovic. And it's Kimmich. And here's Vieri.
That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Schlotterbeck has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. This looks promising. Shoots! Valverde gets it clear. Nice control. Oh, what has happened here? Van Basten proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Threads one in. Now it's Bellingham! Madrid have their second corner now. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hazard, just eases him off the ball. Great ball, and he's in. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
5 minutos de descuento.
Has a shot! Smashing save, really good save that. 5 minutes to add. It's a searching pass, and this is Van Basten. Big chance, Van Basten! And the keeper threw out a limb.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It could be in here. Now it's Kimmich. Goes for the shot! He scores! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Kimmich demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And we're done. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Van Basten claiming the Man of the Match award.